There's a shift that happens, not loudly, not suddenly, but deeply and unmistakably. Somewhere around your 70th birthday, the world starts to sound a little different. Not because it changed, but because you did. It's not about how many years you've lived. It's about what you've learned to no longer chase. After 70, life begins to take on a new texture. The rush fades. The need to impress, to win, to explain, starts to feel heavy. What used to matter deeply begins to slip through your fingers. And in its place, a quiet desire for something simpler, something softer, something real. You begin to crave peace, not the absence of sound, but the presence of stillness. Clarity becomes more valuable than clutter. And time becomes sacred. But here's what no one tells you. This season of life is not about slowing down. It's about letting go of what no longer fits, what no longer heals, and what no longer serves your spirit. So today, this message is for anyone over 70, or anyone walking toward it who wants to live not smaller, but lighter. Not quieter, but clearer. Let's talk about what you need to release. Not to lose something, but to find yourself again. Words shape our reality. They carry energy. And some words, especially after a certain age, begin to drain us instead of lift us. Let's start with 3 phrases that quietly hold you back. 1. Back in my day. There's nostalgia in those words, yes. But too often, they become a wall between what was and what still is. When we constantly compare the present to the past, we don't just remember, we judge. And when we decide that today is somehow less than, we miss the beauty of now. The world has changed, no doubt. But you haven't lost your light. The sound of birds in the morning, a warm cup of tea, the soft smile of someone you love, those things still exist. The past shaped you, but it doesn't define you. Stand in the present. Feel it. Live it. 2. I'm too old to change. That's not just a sentence. It's a silent surrender. But here's the truth, age doesn't stop growth. Belief does. Every time you say I can't, you close a door. Not to the world, but to your own becoming. Change doesn't have to mean climbing mountains. It could mean forgiving someone you haven't spoken to in years. Learning something new. Letting go of an old grudge that's been holding your heart hostage. You are not finished. You are not done. You are still becoming. 3. I wish I had. Regret is a whisper that lives in the background of our thoughts. But if you feed it, it becomes a shadow that darkens everything. Yes, maybe you didn't take that trip. Maybe you didn't say what you needed to. But today is still in your hands. You don't need to rewrite the past. You need to reclaim the present. Start with one step. A kind gesture. A brave word. A silent moment of self-love. You still have time for peace, for growth, for joy. In this new season, your time is not just valuable, it's sacred. And not everything deserves your energy. Let's talk about 3 things you should gently release. 1. Seeking approval from the younger generation. You don't need to be with it to be worthy. You don't have to understand every app or trend to matter. You've lived through wars, heartbreaks, revolutions, and rebirths. You carry wisdom that doesn't tweet well, but saves lives quietly. You don't need their validation. You are already the proof. Let the younger ones chase relevance. You carry resonance. And that's more powerful. 2. Holding on to things that no longer serve you. We all hold on for comfort, for familiarity, out of fear. But some things need to be set free. Old clothes, outdated routines, painful relationships, even identities that no longer feel true. Letting go is a loss. It's liberation. Clear the space physically, emotionally, spiritually. Make room for something lighter. Peace loves empty spaces. Let it move in. 3. Replaying the pain of your past. Loss is real. But living inside that loss forever? That's a choice. You are not the people you lost. You are what remains. You are the sunrise after a long night. Stop waking up in yesterday's sadness. Choose to notice today's small miracles. Because they're still here. And so are you. And I don't just mean cities or houses. I mean emotional places. Mental landscapes. Rooms where your soul feels unwelcome. Let's name them. 1. Places where your dignity is ignored. That family gathering where you're constantly interrupted. That call where they speak at you, not with you. That group where you feel invisible. You don't need to fight for respect anymore. If a space doesn't honor your presence, it doesn't deserve your presence. Dignity is not a luxury. It's your birthright, especially now. 2. Rooms where you're only tolerated, not celebrated. You've spent enough time being someone's afterthought. After 70, you should be where people light up when you enter. Where your name is spoken with love, not obligation. Go where you're wanted, not just invited. Where your stories are heard. Where your laugh matters. Those places heal you. 3. The past, hoping to fix what's already done. Sometimes we think, if I just think about it one more time, maybe I'll find peace. But peace doesn't come from overthinking. It comes from releasing. You did the best you could. And that's enough. You don't need to revisit old wounds to prove you survived. You're here. That's proof enough. Who you surround yourself with affects the quality of your days. And at this point in life, that quality is everything. 1. The ones who focus only on loss. Some people live in sorrow and want you to live there too. It's okay to grieve. It's human to mourn. But if someone only talks about what's gone, they keep you from seeing what's still here. Choose people who remind you of joy. Who talk about flowers and recipes and sunrises. That's the energy your soul needs now. 2. The ones who treat you like a burden. Their words may be polite, but their tone betrays them. They make you feel like you're too much or in the way. Walk away from that energy. You are not extra. You are essential. Surround yourself with those who see your humanity, not your needs. 3. The ones who keep you small. They mean well, sure. But their caution cages you. Don't do that. You shouldn't try this. You're too old for that. No. You're not. You don't need protectors. You need encouragers. Find the ones who say, "You've got this. Go for it." Why not? Because why not is the question that opens your life again. Every word you speak, every step you take, every room you enter, every person you welcome, it all adds up to the quality of your life. So protect it fiercely. Let go of what dims your light. Say no to what drains you. Say yes to what makes you feel alive. You are not fading. You are refining. And what's ahead of you is not an ending, it's a deepening. If this message resonated with you, even just one sentence, carry it like a small stone in your pocket. Let it ground you, remind you, center you. And if someone you know is walking the same road, share this with them. Aging is not a journey we should take alone. It's a path we rise through together. You are not behind. You are right on time. And your light? It's only just beginning to shine in its truest form. We'll see you in the next message. Until then, walk in peace and live in full color.